For a breakfast combo?
Fast food workers in California will be making $20 an hour, and it's going to mean that consumers are going to be paying more for their food items when they come to the restaurants. All right, let's talk back on the number of employees that they need, or making fewer workers do more, and chains like Starbucks, McDonald's, KFC.
I want to do right by my employees, and I want to pay them as much as I can. But this bill, AB 1228, has really hit our operations hard. We're no longer hiring. We're not backfilling positions. We're not growing in the state anymore. We're not expanding more locations. And I'm ultimately thinking about selling or closing my business.
That sucks.
We've been talking to fast food customers this morning, and we've been asking them, do you mind paying more if it means the people preparing the food are getting a higher wage?
No. Go get a trade job.
Doesn't bother you?
I mean, it bothers me, but it's like, there's nothing you can do about it. Like, that's just a natural thing.
Spoken like a true Democrat.
So, like, it's like, okay, well, you can't do it, you can't fight it, so might as well just live with it, you know?
Wow.
The second operation happened Saturday in East Hollywood on Alexandria Avenue and Fountain Avenue near Bright Childhood Daycare. More than 20 people from that location were moved into temporary housing and offered other supportive services.
Temporary? Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie, I think. It is April 1st, 2024. I think I'm not sure what time it is. I've just been kind of enjoying the day. Woke up and it was still a little gloomy today. And then it just started getting really, really bright. And everything looks really cool. It's just kind of chill out today, and it's April Fool's Day today and stuff like that. I kind of wish I was at work, just because I could almost see all the antics going around and stuff like that. But also today is the day fast food workers make $20 an hour, $20 an hour, and also today is kind of I would say also kind of a mass layoff day also, because a lot of places, smaller businesses, are going to have to let people go because they can't afford this. It's already getting ridiculous. And McDonald's, whoa. It is like 67 degrees and it's about 2:30 in the afternoon. I think we're going to go see a movie. It's too beautiful out here to be inside. It is a very, very pleasant day today. And I'm just down to my t-shirt, so that does say hello for me. It's perfect. This is a good day actually to be walking on the boardwalk or on the bike path at Santa Monica or Venice. Just as the evening is starting to wind down. Get the smell of the ocean spray. Humboldt number 7. Regal Paseo, Colorado. No Max, no Regal sound, just regular from Former arc light, but still kicks ass. I think I got the whole theater to myself.
If he puts that, I don't think I'll be able to hold my emotions. Will I be able to live up to the experience? So I sort of feel like if I don't,
It's empty.
everyone around.
I'm the only one. I rented it.
The hard
All in all, Godzilla wasn't too bad. I mean, whoa, hey. Go back to the 70s smog emission. Ooh. It's smudgy. Hold on. It's Godzilla. I mean, come on. It's Godzilla. They're not happy until they... He looked kind of funny, like he was... he worked out all summer and got buff and got a little roid action and got the chest all puffed out. I mean, it was funny. So, goodness. We'll pick this up again tomorrow. I'm going to stop off at the store again real quick and go home, get something to eat. We have a mandatory apartment meeting or tenant meeting, and then I have we all have special like appointments, individual from time to time, doing the in check kind of thing. So we'll see you tomorrow, and then we go back again to work in a couple days. It's been beautiful though. 67 today. Wow. Someone took the headboard. God, I wish I could take that glass. Weighs like 90 pounds though. Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is April 2nd, 2024. It's a little after 12, and we just finished our mandatory meeting. Ooh, look at those roses. Those are the fire ones, the fire bursts. It is about, I don't know, maybe 65, 67. We're supposed to get today and tomorrow is going to be the warmest. The storm that we were supposed to get this weekend appears to be moving in a little bit sooner, so it might make landfall for us maybe Thursday evening, Friday. So if that were the case, then we might just have a nice weekend. So, because if it does rain again this weekend, those kids' Easter festivities will probably get put off again or just canceled altogether, and that would really suck. Well, the meeting, I was kind of wondering. I don't say anything. I always let everybody else just talk over and yell over at each other. You know how the crab mentality gets. But there was questions and a lot of pretty much why we have to sign in. And I was very pleasant to see that people were bringing that up, because I thought I was the only idiot that doesn't seem right that we should have to. A lot of people didn't feel right. They feel they're being constantly checked on, and more or less, yeah. And I do understand why they're trying to do it. And they more or less explained it. In the simplest, lamest terms, it's for safety and accountability. And they said, well, one gentleman said, and I'm using that term lightly. He said, well, you know, usually here in California, whenever when you sign a lease or a contractor agreement like that, if there's any changes or amendments to, and I'm paraphrasing, I'm trying to put it as best as possible the way he was wanting to convey. But yeah, he says, you know, you have to pretty much take that lease or that contract, throw that out and rewrite it and put in the new wording or the new deal that is going to be asked to be doing. You can't just have people do that. Now, the other person that was a representative that oversees all the, I guess, the medical or the clinical facilities all up and down the area, she skirted. She came very close. Yeah, but you know, here also in California, you know, that also kind of means and blah, blah, blah. But she was, to put it in a gross and very, very cruel, she was rimming it. Literally. Didn't go in, but right around the edge. And I was going to wait till she totally took the plunge, but she didn't say. She was kind of conveying that maybe sometimes, you know, the verbiage in a contract or in a lease can also allude to, which is bullshit in California. California is just one of those strict states, correct me if I'm wrong, and if you've ever had any dealings here, that now, as of the late 70s, it's pretty there, and people will pick. But the thing is, they're trying to say, well, it's, you know, we're just trying to mitigate and trying to find something, a happy medium on how we do this till we get full implementation. Now, she also admitted that when they opened up this facility, they did not have enough funding for the proper security, which basically also we're supposed to have a live-in kind of a security person also that monitors the front door as well, I believe, in cooperation with security. But the contract with this was with this security firm was at the last minute. And let me say, whatever they're paying for the security, I know it's probably expensive, but these, look, agree or disagree, I don't care how you want to see or say me, but the majority of security personnel nowadays in America, especially here in California, the employees are usually like African descent, and the English is like not there. So I don't understand how proper security procedures can be implemented, and then if anything ever happens, how is the conveyance between that person, which is little English to none, with the proper authorities? And because things can be, you know, when you have a lack of when you have a great barrier in language, the person with the least knowledge of our language can change things, their stories and stuff like that. But so basically, she said that this property is really fucked up. It really is, and it's really coming out. It's are lucky to open. Even more to find out that they're very, very lucky to have opened when they did. Most likely, best guess from everything that I've heard, things probably would not have opened until at least the 1st of January. But everything was just short. And my best guess is on that because of the budget constraints and the money that was allocated to such a huge property like this, probably from outside and government and things like that, for that particular building in that proper year to be used at the financial end of the year. So yeah, you know, you have to do it. You have to spend the money. If not, you're gonna have to pay it back or probably get seriously fined. But that I still, even though it's all acknowledged, everybody's still, you know, grumpy and stuff like that. I've already seen how it is. So at least I'm not the only one. But when I come and go during the day, stuff like this during the work and stuff, or on my day off, just to go around, and until the evening, I'm not gonna. If I have to go to the supermarket or I have to go get a money order for rent or whatever, and then sign back in, I'm not gonna do that. And I understand it's also more of a control for the guests and everything. I don't have any guests. I haven't had any guests, so channel have to change it this summer now, right? Oh, look at this big guy! Wow, he or she is cute. It's beautiful. Just getting a little sun. Just getting a little sun. Wow. Oh, this is kind of like the alleyway, walkway between lake over here and Mentor. It's a little alleyway that leads out to the ice house. Remember, this is one of them towns that had some of that illegal gin, moonshine, and a lot of runners through this part. And part of Blue Bloods, right? What?
Get out of an SUV. She walks up to a Porsche and throws a brick at it, smashing the
Damn! Hey, still want to come to California?
Now speaking out, it feels jet and costs a lot of money to repair.
Bam!
Targeting.
Whoa!
The auto repair shop Exclusive Motors fixed the damaged Porsche. Thinking maybe this had happened before, the owner of the shop did a search and found video of what appears to be the same woman doing the same thing.
Uh-oh.
This time in West LA.
When I saw that it doesn't look like a rock hit it or whatever, it looked like something really big and like it looked an aggressive hit on the car. So that's why
She's got a choice of weapon.
see if there's any other
Bam!
similar to it.
Damn!
Somebody else.
It's like 4:37, and it is, I kid you not, 74 degrees. Ooh, goodness. Fine. Ooh, double rewards. Ooh. I also had another meeting that was at 3:30 with the housing coordinator. So 2 meetings. This one's more required. Telling me now that since we have a live on site person coming in the next week or two, they'll be handling this and this and that. So I think they'll be inspecting apartment units once or twice a month for each tenant, which is cool. I'm cool with that. That's fine. But I don't know how the other folks are going to feel about that. Oh, they're going to say that they're probably going to feel their privacy is being invaded, but this was the part of the agreement when we signed the lease. So that I'm cool with. well, work tomorrow, but even today, I didn't really do too much. Again, we're broke. We got rent. I think we can do something next week. Hopefully. Should be in a little bit better position, and I think I got a few more hours than I did last time under my belt. So we shall see. We shall see. It's just working. Yeah, they're definitely. I guess they're done with a filming. Oh yeah, if you can look over to the left, you can see the next audience for the next taping. Very cool. I'm still so happy and also tripping that the center has seen so much more significant uptick in attendance for different, whoa, look over there, for different affairs, you know, conventions, meetings, whatever, even filming locales. Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, they'll be doing this into the evening tonight. That is a beautiful day. I guess there are some contestants. Oh, those are pretty dresses. I think they're great. Yeah, you got the warmer. Get the crowd all excited before being seated. All right, that's pretty cool. So I was also talking to the person about the people that the Bermuda Triangle, which is kind of a triangle. One way over here, the other one next to me, and the other one next to me. What do you call that? Rhinoceros? I can't say it. But no, yeah. So, and I go, but honestly, he was really peaking during January, February. As of the last, I honestly can't remember. I mean, there was one time, but it hasn't been an ongoing thing like it had been at the beginning of the year. I don't know if he was full of the holiday spirits or whatever. He was having some serious depression or whatever. But now it was almost on a nightly, if not every other night basis. And this one, you know, and I showed her the video, you know, out of the people and stuff like that. I go, look, they're right there in front of my door. Everybody, look, that person's involved. I go, but everybody, it's always in front of my fucking door. You know, I go, if they're going to do whatever they do, can't they just do it out by the balcony? You know, where it's open air and all that noise could just be carried off into the air, off the balcony. But they're doing it in front of the hallways, even while they're walking around. But they just settle in front of my damn door. Well, that sucks. I go, sometimes it's kind of occurring before I get home from work, and there's times when I don't get home until after 1 o'clock in the morning. And then it starts up. So I'm getting little to no sleep. Or in the middle of the night when I have to get up in the morning. So it's like, I can't wait to do this. And I told her, that previous were anywhere from 8 to 20 squatters at one time doing God knows what at any given time. I go, what? So now like 64 other people that I have to worry about also now. And that, you know, it could also maybe double maybe in size at any given weekend or holiday. I go, no. And unregistered guests. So yeah, I don't. I've been patient long enough, but I go. At least the signature thing was covered. I was waiting to see if anybody was gonna say anything about it. If not, I was gonna bring it up. That's a serious violation right there. You could have some nut that says, and this happens, and I'm not gonna lie. You could pay someone, a homeless person, or anybody can walk in almost if they're patient enough without the security guard there. You go in there and just take pictures of the names and the address and the room numbers. You already got the address, and fake the name, fake some sort of registrant that, oh yeah, I live here. Here's my signature. It's too much of a liability, a stolen ID liability at best. Wouldn't you think? Yeah. So, and it was about a half hour, so that was covered. She's like, do you want me to talk to them? I go, well, he's okay. I get it. She's kind of calmed down, but it's her that's being on the regular basis and her boyfriend and stuff, so. That's the one. That's the one. She just doesn't care. I already figured her out. And I told her, I could hear her in the back rear left of me as she's going off during the meeting. She's just one of those people that wants to be the center of attention, kind of like Carla. Always, and throughout the person is talking, when the person has the floor, she's making comments almost for every, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and about that too, like that, for each and every person that had the floor. So, and I go, yeah, and then she kept murmuring because they brought in pizza for us from Caesars, and she's and every now and then while she's making her comments, oh yeah, what about the pizza? Yeah, fuck that, get into pizza. And I'm like, and I brought that up. I go, yeah, all she wanted at the end was fucking pizza. It's ridiculous to have to. I mean, really, honestly, would I be? Is this a normal thing in a regular, expensive, say, apartment setting or townhome setting or condo or penthouse? I would think in the penthouse, people would have a little bit more sensibility, a little bit more respect, and being cordial. At least this is just what a fucking zoo. It's just like it's almost like the Centennial. It is like the Centennial, but under better and newer conditions. It's the same bullshit. It's the same drama and all this. The exception is that at the Centennial, it's the old YMCA, so it has a common kitchen area. I think it has a common bathroom and shower, but stall shower. So, yeah, it does. Yeah, it has a common shower area for men. So yeah, and the stories and things. Yeah, you're making your food on the stove in the kitchen, and it's gone. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wow. I hope society is still functioning this summer because this is a spectacular evening. I miss Florida evenings, Florida sunsets. Just walking by the beach. God, it was Madeira Beach. Clearwater too. Anywhere. Florida was boss. You folks take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but always take care of yourselves first. Love one another, trust one another, be kind to each other, help one another. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Live for the moment, pull down your pants and slide on that ice. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification button. Tell your friends and family about me, about us, what's going on. Back to work. tomorrow morning. And I already got the schedule. Like 14 hours. Yikes.